I have to go to work right now. I have to go to work, but I've gone viral. So what do I do with that? Do I quit my job? Do I quit my job now? I just started.
You guys, I went viral last night and I've only had TikTok for a month. Posted this video and it just blew up. But you know what? I've been putting in the work. I've been going and searching. I want to go viral on TikTok today, this week, whatever it is. And I go from the bottom up. Copy the link, save it to my favorites. Make a comment that's 5 words or longer. Like the post, follow the person. That's what I've been trying to do for the last couple weeks. And I did it. I woke up this morning and I had 20,000 views on it. And now I have past 60. And I have all these comments and all these saves and everything. And I'm just so excited.
Recently, I had a video go viral. It had about 2 million views and it's only 30 seconds long. I was looking at the analytics and it is insane. I want to show you this. Check it out. For the 3 weeks that I've had that video live, it has had over a year of playtime. It's like 380 days. It's absolutely insane. That just blows my mind. Yeah. I'm grateful for you guys. I'm so grateful that people are finding my content interesting or useful or whatever. I love the comments, all of them. I honestly just love them all. It's fantastic.
Well, I woke up to 14 million people on the internet, on Twitter. Very polarizing conversation about my age, the shape of my body, all because I decided to take a grand total of about 60 seconds out of my day a couple days ago and in these pants, try the little heart trend, whatever. Woke up, friend had sent me, hey, did you know that this is going crazy over on Twitter? No, I didn't. I've been living my life offline these days. As in, what you see me post is such a small part of my day these days. And which is funny because a lot of the comments are, is this all you're good for? Is this all you do? You're too old for this. How do I handle this?
A lot of people talk about going viral like it's pure luck with good lightning, like it's just a nice thing that happens. A little internet moment, some more views, more followers, maybe a few opportunities, nothing too deep. I don't think that is true. I think going viral does something to people and it happens fast. Because human beings were not built for millions of strangers reacting to them at once. Not emotionally, not psychologically, not in any stable, healthy way. We are still basically wired for small group life, and now one awkward sentence, one attractive photo, an emotional confession, one public mistake, or one lucky clip can throw you into mass attention overnight. That is not normal.
My story time went viral, and this is what I learned. Lesson 1, it's definitely exciting but super overwhelming. The comments and likes don't stop, but neither do the opinions. Lesson 2, the algorithm is watching you. If your next post is random or you disappear, you'll lose momentum. Lesson 3, engagement, replying to comments and everything keeps the post alive. I spent hours replying back to comments, and it literally kept the views on my video going and going.
Literally, I had my first viral video like 8 months into TikTok Shop. I wasted a lot of just like mental capacity, emotional, all of that stuff. I wasted time when I could have just been present in the moment. Anyways, what I noticed about going viral is you're gonna get like a lot of hate. Once you have videos blow up, people in your comments typically are negative people. And I had my first like real viral video, and I think it was with like muffin fold donuts. People all over my comments being like, there's seed oils, these are terrible for you, you're a crunchy mom, you're a terrible mom. And then people in the comments were arguing with each other. I guess that's why that went viral, because people had engagement within my comments and they were literally fighting with each other and kind of me. So obviously I'm brand new to this and I hate confrontation. So like that was something new I had to learn.
So this week has been wild. I started this account 5 days ago, just looking for a place to connect and talk to other people my age, share in our commonalities, and wow, that video just went wild. And suddenly I'm reading all these comments, hundreds of comments, and some of them are really kind, some of them are really not kind, some are sort of unhinged. And the truth is, it's a lot. Even when you know not to take it personally, it still hits hard when people are picking apart your body, your makeup, your voice. It's just a lot.
What makes virality so psychologically weird is that it doesn't just give people attention, it gives them a distorted version of significance. 1 minute, you're posting into the void like everybody else. Then suddenly, thousands, sometimes millions of people are telling you that you matter. They are quoting you, some are defending you, dragging you, imitating you, wanting more from you, wanting access to you, wanting to fight you, and some even wanting to become you. That kind of response can hit like a drag. And I don't mean that in a dramatic way. I mean literally, unpredictability, reward, novelty, social validation, rapid feedback. That is powerful stuff, and the brain learns quickly from it. So now the person is no longer just living their life, they are reacting to a spike. They start asking new questions. Can I do that again? Why did that work? Should I lean into this version of myself? What do people want from me now? That's when the relationship with the self starts getting shaky, because virality doesn't always reward what's most real. It often rewards what's most extreme, most clickable, exposed, most outrageous, most emotionally raw, or most easily consumed. And if the internet only claps when you become a louder version of yourself, a lot of people start performing in that direction without even noticing it.
Everybody wants to go viral, but have you guys ever really known about the benefits, what happens after you go viral? Let's talk about it. I had shared the video on all 3 platforms, so all 3 of them simultaneously was going crazy, on top of Reddit, Twitter, all kinds of things. So it was to the point that I couldn't control it, and to this day I could not tell you the full metrics on who all saw it, where it went, all those things. The first thing that happened is that people tried to immediately claim that it was their content. So if you go viral, just be ready to defend your work, right? Especially as a photographer. A lot of people told me I should have watermarked it, all these things. I'm a big believer in karma. I didn't want to ruin the shot with my watermark. I feel like that is unnecessary in my opinion. If someone wants to claim it's their work, good luck trying to get the shot yourself. I have the video and the proof that it's mine. So there's that. The second thing that happened was my friends and family were stoked for me. I thought that it would be really cringy to go viral. My whole community, it was all anyone could talk about for like 2 months. I am grateful enough to live in a beautiful community outside of DFW. And my Chamber of Commerce family, although they're small businesses I worked with, I got a standing ovation during one of the leads meetings, because going viral is one of those things that you can't really manufacture. Sometimes you can, but it takes a lot of timing, and it's all about relevance. I wasn't prepared for the support I got and the excitement of everyone around me. With that excitement, it's all anyone wants to talk about, genuinely. It's all anyone wants to say, like, oh my God, you did this thing. So cool, right? Because I got so popular so fast, and because it was linked to a relevant event that was happening around my area, the news called, and I ended up on the news. I ended up on NBC5 with a couple of different reporters. So I ran 2 circuits. That was incredible. I did an interview. The third thing that happened is that I had people calling me with false leads. It's basically people that just wanted the clout of saying that they were going to book with me because of what I did. Right. And did actually have a couple of real leads come in through. Some that didn't want to pay my rates, right, which is totally okay. Others that did actually end up booking with me. I had a couple of clients who booked me because of the eclipse, and I still continue to have clients that book me because of the eclipse. I'm actually going to go to Spain next year for a client who wants to do wedding photos under the eclipse. That's going to happen out in Burgos. So I'm getting a beautiful trip out to Spain. I'm so excited.
Cut. So when I joined TikTok, I was still in high school. I didn't have a lot of friends that were Ethiopian. I was a lot more different than all my friends, and just I had a totally different like living situation than everyone I knew. TikTok has helped me be able to meet people that have the exact same living situation, childhood, everything that I thought I only dealt with. Like, I finally felt not alone in things, guys. And when I say that has helped me the most mentally, mentally. Like, I used to be so violently depressed. I used to hate my life. I used to feel like no one would understand me. Like, I had like 5 different therapists, guys. Like, I was not mentally well because I was fucking confused growing up. Like, I was so confused about my entire life. Like, TikTok really helped me find a community of people that I felt like I finally fit in, right? I'm able to meet other Ethiopian girls that were adopted and they live near me. I'm able to locate where those people are, whereas on Instagram, it's hard to find people. You know, you gotta request them, you gotta do all this stuff, where on TikTok, you can just like put in the search bar, and then if they live in Michigan, like just hit them up, like follow them.
The darkest part isn't even the attention, it's the instability. Because going viral doesn't just hand people visibility, it hands them a rapt sense of scale. Suddenly, normal life can start feeling too quiet. Regular feedback doesn't hit the same. A decent post feels like failure, a calm day feels like disappearance. That is a big reset for the nervous system. The internet doesn't just raise the volume around you, it can quietly raise your internal threshold for feeling unseen. And once that happens, some people stop creating, speaking, dressing, sharing, or even thinking in a natural way. Everything starts bending towards reaction, not truth, not meaning, just reaction. The joke gets even bigger, the opinion gets harsher, the story gets more personal, the emotion gets less filtered, the identity gets simplified. Why? Because once the machine has rewarded one version of you, it becomes very hard not to feed it again. That is how people end up trapped inside a character that went
Competing with an
viral.
algorithm that keeps changing the rules while paying pennies, if anything at all. You're told to post all day, chase trends you don't even like, just hoping that one video hits. And when it does, it's like a dopamine rush. So now you're stuck chasing that feeling. Everything turns into content. Then you stop being present because your brain is thinking, I need to post this. I need to post this. Everything needs to be posted. That loop keeps you in lack energy and it burns you out very fast. We're going to start seeing a lot of creators step back from social media and focus more on building community outside of these apps, spaces that don't require a constant performance.
What happens when you go viral? I'll tell you what happens to me. I freeze up. All of a sudden, there's so many eyes on my page that I start to feel this pressure for my next post. I get too scared to post again because I'm worried I'm gonna break the algorithm and then go back to flopping every day.
After posting consistently on social media, I realized that I was still outsourcing my internal need for connection with external metrics like likes, comments, DMs, shares, reposts, when in reality, none of those things mattered to me. All that I was searching for when I would check my notifications to see if any of those things that I thought I was desiring were there is proof to either confirm or deny my subconscious identity and beliefs that I have about myself. And every time that I didn't see what I thought it was that I desired, that manifested into me urgently creating more content to try and force the external result that I thought I needed so that I could be okay. But here's the thing, as us humans, we almost never desire the thing that we think we actually want, whether it's a number in the bank, a certain appearance, a body type, a goal weight, it doesn't matter. We're not actually searching for the thing, we are searching for the way we think the thing is going to make us feel and to meet the needs of our subconscious mind through external factors in life.
This is why going viral can leave people split in two. There is the person they were before the spike, and there is the version the internet reacted to. If the gap between those two gets wide enough, something starts to fill off. You can see it happen often. People begin editing themselves in real time, not just their content, but their personality, their tone, their opinions, their body language, timing. They start leaning towards what works, even when it makes them feel stranger to themselves. And it doesn't even have to be positive attention. That is what makes this even more worse. The internet has a way of turning humiliation into visibility and visibility into opportunity. So now, people are not only tempted by praise, sometimes they are tempted by notoriety too, because the platform doesn't always care which kind of attention it is. It still counts. That can rot people out, not all at once, slowly and quietly.
I'm currently feeling lost and confused. In April of last year, I started a social media page. I was tired of living to paycheck. I just wanted to chase that social media lifestyle. I saw people on social media making a lot of money. So I was like, let me try that out. I wanted to make something of myself. I was tired of feeling like a loser, like, if you know, to put it simply. Then everything changed. I blew up on social media. My goal of getting rich with social media felt a little bit closer, a little bit more believable. I just couldn't handle the hate that came with it. I was unprepared, and I just got tired of making the same content over and over and over again. With my social media pages, I didn't want to be fake. I wanted to be able to express myself, and at the same time, I wanted to make content that my audience really enjoyed and loved. I wanted my audience to know that I cared about them. I ended up just growing lost and confused with my page. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my page or where it was going. Like, I had no idea what I was doing. After a while, if I'm being completely honest, money became the top priority with my social media pages, and that's when it starts feeling like a job. The brand deals weren't coming. I was getting paid less and less for views, and I got a new job, so I started getting paid more. I grew comfortable, so I decided to just completely quit social media.
Hi guys, it's been a while. I have been on a no social media, I had to get away from TikTok break. You guys saw that I was asked to speak at this conference called Transform in Vegas, and like immediately, like literally the next day after I got back from that trip, I just completely broke down. Mentee B, as they call it. I've been struggling a lot with my anxiety and been feeling so overwhelmed with the amount of people that have reached out to me and contacted me. And I think I really understood the magnitude of how many people have seen that video and know of me and know about me. And I think I really realized that when I went to that conference, and how many people came up to me, asked to speak with me, asked to take pictures with me, asked to do all of this. And I was so happy to do all of that. But afterwards, I was just like, whoa, like it was a lot. Really kind of made me like, my anxiety has just skyrocketed, and been dealing with like daily anxiety, daily panic attacks, and being on TikTok was just all too much, and all just kind of reminded me of how crazy my life has been lately.
I had a video on TikTok hit 5 million views, and it's still growing. Here's how my life has changed. First off, I want to say I was not in the creator program yet, so I did not make a single dime off of it. I did gain some followers from it, but not as many as you'd think, and my notifications do blow up constantly. I guess what I'm trying to say is my life has not changed at all. It's just a number at the end of the day. It's so weird about social media. It's just a number. Even though over 5 million people have now seen my family's faces, nothing's changed. One thing that has been really interesting about it is the comments that people leave. And you know, it's funny because when I scroll, I don't see them, but I am seeing them on my notifications. And I think maybe TikTok like buries some of the mean comments. That's something I learned a few years ago that has really helped in this situation specifically. I do not care if people talk bad about me or tell me I'm a bad mom, because I know that I'm a good mom and I know I'm a good person, and I don't really care what people say about me behind my back anymore. And with these comments, you get all sorts of different personalities, right? And I think like some people are really, really happy for me and so proud of me, and I really appreciate those comments. And then there are people that are like, you're using a square cup, what are you doing? And it's not that they're upset about the cup, it's that they just have their own things going on in their head, and it's just like taking it out on you.
A person starts by wanting to be seen, then they start needing it, then they start shaping themselves around the possibility of it. That's a dangerous shift, especially when the crowd moves on faster than the person can emotionally recover. I think that's what people miss when they romanticize virality. They treat it like proof. Prove that you matter, prove that you're talented, prove that you finally broke through. Sometimes it is, but sometimes it's just scale. Fast and stable, intoxicating scale. And unless a person has a strong grip on who they are before the spike hits, the scale can start rewriting them from outside in. The internet doesn't only amplify people, it can deform them. And the scary part is that a lot of that deformation gets rewarded while it's happening. So the real question isn't just whether going viral changes people. It is whether most people can survive that kind of attention without becoming someone built around it. Do you think going viral reveals people, or does it slowly reshape them into what the internet wants? Tell me what you think in the comments, and stay with The Ugly Truth for more conversations about the pressure hiding underneath molding culture.